What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks, and today we got NFL Week 7 slate that we got on the board. We're going to give you guys a total of 4 players in today's video, and boy, has college football been rough this week. Taking full accountability on those ones. Again, a lot of the games just haven't been going our ways. There's been blowouts on games that are supposed to be within 3 points. For example, like the Colorado game, that one was supposed to be within 3 points in favor of Arizona. And again, it just didn't go our way. A lot of the games have just been turning into unfortunate situations. Majority of the Texas game was a blowout as well. They were up 20 plus 0 for a majority of the game. So again, just been a lot of unfortunate events. And again, the most heartbreaking one, I put a lot of trust in that Miami game. And unfortunately, those ones just didn't go our way. Cam Ward hooked for us, the number one, or not the number one target, but the wide receiver that we took for the correlation. He got hurt. And then even players in the further week of the slates that we gave you guys, especially for like Thursday Night Football and whatnot, we gave you guys that Sutton play. He didn't even get targeted once. So again, we've just been having super bad luck. Again, I take that accountability. Bust and name the game on sports betting and prize picks for this daily fantasy sports. You're going to have rough weeks. You're going to have good weeks. We've had really good weeks in the past. And again, this is just one of those little slumps of a bad week that we've had so far. So again, I know some of you guys are probably mad and whatnot. But again, can't do really much about that. I've been trying to have the good reads, trying to have a good breakdown on the players and the way the game's going to go. But again, these games have kind of just been random. And again, that's not an excuse. But we're going to move on and bounce back with some NFL games, hopefully. So far in the last 4 weeks, we've been 3 out of the 4 weeks so far on hitting. So again, we went 3 straight weekends for hitting our NFL Sunday video, and then unfortunately last weekend we got hooked on that one. But we're going to be looking to bounce back in today's, just coming off of this rough week, looking to end it strong. Got a nice little slate though, so again, before we hop on those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It's mean the world to me. Going to be grinding for you guys all season till the season is over from start to finish for college football and NFL. So again, if you guys want to stay tuned with those ones and are new here, make sure this post notifications turn on with again that little subscribe button. Takes a second to join right now. And if you guys are new, we just officially launched a free Discord for everyone to join down below. I'll be putting it in the description. I'll link in the description down for you guys to join if you guys would like to. We're going to just be posting extra picks on those ones, player of the days, and just announcements in general. So again, if you guys want some extra insight and just want to rock with me, that's a way to do so. Just so, again, if you're interested, just click that down below. But with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into the players that we got for today's video, again, on this NFL Week 7 slate right here. So we're going to be looking at this New England game versus Jacksonville now. As you guys can see, both 1-5 teams, both very weak defenses. And the spread is supposed to be within a touchdown. So again, in favor of Jacksonville. So New England's going to be playing from behind in this matchup, over and under 42.5. Not bad, but nothing crazy. Now, New England Patriots, as you guys know, they're starting Drake May. So this is my favorite correlation of the weekend. This is an early game, though. I believe this one's in London. So again, Patriots at Jaguars. It's not really at Jaguars, again, because it is out of country, which is why it is at 7:30 a.m. for me at least. And maybe rock with Drake May over his 202.5 passing yards. Now, I love this line for him. As you guys can see, he went against a really tough Houston defense and dropped 243. Obviously, the score is 41-21. They lost by 20, but again, he showed he could pass out the ball and do his thing. So with them being projected to be down in most of this matchup, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for them to throw the ball on top of their pass rate, which is already 56% compared to a 44% run rate. Again, the upside's there. He has a way better matchup against this Jacksonville passing yard defense, being ranked 32 in passing yards allowed, giving around 276 a game. So again, coming off a game against a top team within Houston, especially having a top 10 pass rush defense in general. Again, this is a pretty good number for him, dropping 240 plus. And then again, now he has a way easier matchup. His line's only at 200. I feel like this one should be a nice one for him to be able to cover easily. So this is my first player. And then for the second player on the correlation end of this one, we're going to be rocking with Demario Douglas over his fantasy score. Now, this one's only at 10.5. I love this line for him. As you guys can see, last game, he had 21.2, and this was against a tough Houston team. Now, he has a way easier matchup against this Jacksonville team, and with Drake May in there, he has shown he could go out there, ball out, and catch a lot of receiving yards. So, again, even with the other guy in there, I think it was, Jacoby Brissett, 15, or he had 11.9. This game, he had 14.8, and then obviously these games, they just struggled as a team as a whole in passing. But again, he's doing pretty solid recently, and we've seen right here with Drake May, he got a lot more targets, he had a lot more receptions, and again, just overall way better production with him in there, dropping 20 plus fantasy score with a lot of receiving yards included in there and just receptions. So I feel like this line at 10 is an easy one for him to hit, especially in this matchup. So we're going to rock with him on the first little correlation right here. So Drake May and Demario Douglas for our first two players, and then the second two players, we're actually be do like a mix of wide receivers on this one. So we're gonna be looking at this Lions and Minnesota game. Now a lot of people are taking Justin Jefferson. Now Jordan Addison, obviously his stats don't look the craziest because this first game he did get injured and then was out for a couple weeks, came back the 29th 2 weeks ago, dropped 72 against the Green Bay team, which was a close one, which I'm projecting this Detroit versus Minnesota game should be like 31-29. Minnesota versus Green Bay, I'm projecting this game should be like this, especially with them having similar defenses. Detroit is weak defensively in receiving yards given up. So again, they're ranked 28th, giving around 265.4 a game. Against wide receivers, they're ranked 32, giving around 211 a game. So I feel like a lot of the focus coming in this game is going to be all eyes on Justin Jefferson, looking to lock him down. And I'm guessing people are forgetting about Jordan Addison. Last season he went crazy, especially when Justin Jefferson was injured. So again, this is a good play. Now this game, he only had 36, but this was against a tough Jets defense with a really good defense in passing yards allowed. So again, obviously he's going to have a tough time, but now we got this matchup, which is perfect. All eyes are going to be on Justin Jefferson. He's proven that he can catch those yards, especially, again, against a team with similar defense. Right here, 72. So again, I feel like this is an underrated play right here, and they have a pretty good pass rate, 52, and he's already wide receiver 3 on this team with only playing 3 games. So again, this number is really higher what it seems in target share. So again, if like it would have been out of the 3 games, he would be in the 20% target share area. So this is a good play right here that I'd be rocking with for our third one. Addison over his receiving yards. And then the last play that we're going to give you guys in today's video, we're going to be looking at Stefon Diggs over his 67.5 receiving yards. Love this line. In his last 4 games, he's been 4 out of 4. He's been money. And Nico Collins has been out. Stefon Diggs has been the number 1 target on this team for CJ Stroud. So again, Nico Collins is out. Tank Dell's been performing pretty good. But again, just talent-wise and whatnot, Stefon Diggs has been by far the number 1 guy. And he's been clicking with this offense well. CJ Stroud and him have been having a nice little connection. The consistency's been through the roof, 94, 69, 82, and 77. These 2 weekends were without Nico Collins, and he had 82 and 77. He had a lot of targets as well. If we go right here, 8 and 7, along with 6 and 6 receptions. So again, in general, he's just been seeing a lot of workload on this team, and I feel like it should be a nice matchup against this Green Bay team, similar to what we saw with the Vikings in Green Bay. It was a nice high-scoring one, close game, and they're nothing crazy defensively as well. Now, Stefon Diggs does have history with this team with the Alexander dude, the corner on, or DB corner, whatever you guys want to call it, on Green Bay. If you guys saw Diggs when he was with the Bills, they had a little beef coming out the locker room, and they were just talking trash pretty much the whole game. So, again, if you guys have been watching NFL for the last couple of years, you know Stefon Diggs is a very emotional player. He plays with passion. So, again, there should just be a little more enthusiasticness and more energy that he's going to be coming into this game with from that type of pass. So, they're ranked 18th in receiving yards allowed given up, and give up 146 to opposing wide receivers, and then in general, just total offense, they're ranked 25th, give around 248.5 in the air to opposing teams. So again, if they're giving up that much, I feel like Stefon Diggs with the number 1 target and this great offensive team in general, this should be a good line for him to cover easily. And again, 60% pass rate compared to 40% run rate. He's been the number 1 target with a 22% target share, and that is only going to go up recently without Nico Collins being in as well. So this is my last play that I'm giving you guys. Diggs over his line, his receiving line. And this is a nice little format that you guys can run right here. Again, Drake May over that 202.5 pass yards. Demario Douglas over that 49.5 receiving yards. Jordan Addison over that 52.5 receiving yards. And then lastly, Stefon Diggs over that 67.5 receiving yards. So nice little format. Make sure you guys put in power play. Again, I believe there's no payout shift on this one. Again, since we're not doing the 2 different correlation plays, it's only 1. So put $5 in here, it wins 50. If you guys put 10, it wins 100. So nice little 10x payout right there. And I believe all 4 of these plays should have a good chance of hitting. So these are my players I'm rocking with for this NFL Week 7 slate that we got on the board. Again, I know it's been rough this last couple of weeks with college football and even the Thursday night football, but just gotta have tunnel vision. Can't control the way these games turn out, and just doing the best of my ability to predict the way these games could go. But unfortunately, it's just the name of the game. We're gonna have these rough type of weeks. But if you guys want to keep riding with me, if not, I understand. But it's gonna happen. It's sports betting. That's the name of the game. But with that being said, that is pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. Just mean the world to me. And that is all I got for you guys in today's vid. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.